G'day, B-Dubbed here, and how you doing? Today's video we are moving back onto the Turbo Roadster, and I'm going to make a homemade traction bar and install it. So what is a traction bar? Well, a traction bar is a bar that keeps the axle from twisting backwards when you are accelerating hard. So all the force can be applied to the drive shafts to turn the wheels of your vehicle. So what I need is actually, it's like a traction bar to stop the engine turning on the gearbox. Because if you have a look in the video, you can see how much movement there is in the motor when it runs. And the motor is suspended from the two forks that hold the gearbox. And with a larger capacity and the extra turbo, this is twisting. So what I'm looking to do is build a bar that braces and holds the motor to avoid this movement. So with the items we've got a couple of Heim joints, threaded rod, which will come down onto the square bar, which we'll cut to size and then just wrap it in that HDB pipe just so that we don't have steel on steel. And I'm just building a brace for the back of the motor because the motor is a lot heavier than a normal 1600. So what I've done here is it's just a M10 bolt that I've put through with a Heim joint, and I'm going to run a threaded bar down with a square tube across the back of the bottom of the motor here, and it's just going to support the motor to stop it rocking, which takes a bit of the load off the frame horns over here. So we'll measure up the bars cut and let's see where we end up. Alright, so we're just going to attach the threaded bar to the Heim joint, and I've just got another nut as a lock nut. So I'm going to wind that in until it stops, and then just put the lock nut up against it. So tighten that down to get a spanner on that. Lock those two together. There we go. So here I'm just doing the other Heim joint, preparing it on the threaded rod with a lock nut and just using the 17 spanners to tighten it up. So moving under the vehicle now. Just used a voice overlay because the wind was blowing and it was quite noisy. But up there is an M10 bolt through the chassis rail with a washer on to allow the ball of the Heim joint to move freely. You just slot the ball joint over. I've then put another washer for the same reason, to allow that ball joint to move freely. Then a spring washer just to stop the nut coming undone. Once again, these are 17 socket size, but they're actually M10 diameter nuts and bolts. So I've just sped this up because it's just tightening up the bolts. just to make sure that you don't over tighten it, that you affect the movement of that ball joint, but obviously tight enough that it doesn't come undone. Cut the tube, and we just need to fit that in. So it'll fit in the tube. Now I should have done put grease or something on the tube first.
When you just put,
Yeah.
hold it up straight, pull it down
I need to,
like that.
What? Let's see if we can. I suppose it's only going to get harder as we get further down.
Jeepers. I think that's high enough. No, you can only do it up slightly.
So we get it on, and then we'll adjust it.
Okay. Other side.
Yeah.
Literally lying on them. Hi guys, we got a nice support beam underneath here, if you guys see it, it's right there. Goes under the big boy sump, goes right across. You can see that. Just stop the engine shaking, you know. Big boy turbos and all that. See, fits right under the sump. Now it's ready to rock.
Alright, thanks for watching. Take care and God bless. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave me any comments.